I used to own an old golf jacket. 13. Tiny rats scurry into corners of the room. Place your clothes from 2 separate places. 14. I don't trust lamps. Oranges make me nervous when there's no tissue in the car. I'm scared of apples. They remind me of childhood. I don't like vinegar, but I'd eat it on its own as ketchup. I like apple crumble. 4.
That was a nice collection of poetry. Let's continue with our next break. Alright, break. You had it here first. It's sponsored by Goldfood XXX cigarettes. Never stop smoking with Goldfood Reds. Smoke the XXXL way. Never give up. Never give up. It's for quitters. You should never give up. Always keep smoking Goldfood Reds. XXL, XXL, XXL. There's a lot of them. ANF Publishing is building a better world with poetry in it. Keep going. It's gonna be here forever. Until ever. Are you a poet that hasn't started smoking yet? Stay smoking now with XXL Goldfield Red cigarettes. Never stop smoking with Goldfield Reds. And remember to always smoke the XXXL way. Sorry, XXXL way. Never stop smoking with Goldfield Reds. This batch of poetry has been brought to you by ANF Publishing. We're building a better world and poetry is in it. We're not going to give up until poetry is everywhere.
Everywhere.
Sponsored by Goldfield Red XXL cigarettes. Never stop smoking with Goldfield Reds. Smoke the XXXL way.
You don't have to smoke it. It's fine if you don't want to. Oh, that's good. You got great Spanish. Wow, wasn't that good? It's like breaking from the shackles from the cigarettes. Why are you hanging around objects all day? They don't see you. I moved the tiny spanner. It's moved. I don't trust lamps. We are all objects. I don't see you. These are scatter cushions inside of you. Repeat. Everyone has tiny dogs. What does childbirth feel like? 9. If we weren't family, would we be friends? I guess we're intense. Just as a warning. Me and my brother Lindsay, my sister and I, my brother and me, please look around you. There are puddles that will fill your toes, waves that are waiting to crush, dampened spirits in the homing houses, homosexuals, rampant. Sleepless Monday sleep, drain-covered dreams, smelling the mold pile up past the debris. Mothers don't understand their children. Fathers fail to attempt to coop, challenge, sway or dismay, fleeting memories about recognition. If you were a part of my life once, sitting silent, he lays there sideways and backwards, elevated but flattened, rupture, stomach rumble, dwindling horoscopes of the Homo sapiens, orange coat draped in over orange shoulders, eyes dull and dim to the floor. You should just give up. I can't give up, she says. I can't bear the fact that we won't be together. My mum eyed to my dad as she said that. Who's who? I can't imagine you. And you dropped the sellotape holder again. I actually didn't plan that bit, actually. It's quite lucky. It's rattling. Keith, Alex, she needs you. She needs a dad. Weeping in the Spanish villa as she protrudes her garden with clippers. Roses season. 3. Mother's lying on the bed. 450 breaths remain. 5. Blue is the colour of calm water. Some leg stems, branches of dead houseplants. You said you'd water us, but left us for an Erlab season. Shade and dusty dessert alchemize your dessert, crumble your dresses' toes. Who's who and who's the miniature? Speak if you want, makes me feel hemp disaster with ambitions of care. Just be there, here. Dos, I think. If you accumulate to assimilate, the assumption would caress the you are never finished.
Wow, what a great selection of poetry. Continue listening for another world of better world poetry inside the ANF Publishing, sponsored by Goldfield Red XXL cigarettes. Never stop smoking with Goldfield Reds. Smoke the XXL way.
Never stop smoking. Oh, yeah, well, you know.
Wow, did you hear that? That's a poem.
That's
It's
a
a
poem.
poem that can be found in Alex's Poetry and ANF Publishing, sponsored by Goldfield Red XXL cigarettes. Never stop smoking with Goldfield Reds. Smoke the XXL way. Are you tired of paying $9.99 for your poetry per month? Well, you can listen and pay to poetry at any cost. The new cost of $8.99 if you sign up to our monthly subscription of to A&F Publishing. You can access every single Alex's poetry in the history of Alex's brain. If you keep going, you'll be able to get buy one get one free on a new poem that could come out in the next few days. It's only $8.99 a month. If you sign up now, you'll be able to get yourself another 2 months for $8.99 before we push it up to $9.99. Make sure that you always come ready for poetry, because without poetry there isn't anything else. And remember, it's always sponsored by Goldfield Red XXL cigarettes. Never stop smoking with Goldfield Reds. Smoke the XXL way. You can skip this out again if you'd like, but I hope we have something to tell you about ANF Publishing, a new world of way of working in terms of poetry, and we're building a better world with poetry in it, sponsored by Goldfield Red XXL cigarettes. Never stop smoking with Goldfield Reds. Smoke the XXL way. Are you tired of adverts interrupting your poetry?
Yes.
Pay $8.99 per month, every single month, for the next 2 months, until we have to pay $9.99 a month. Otherwise, we don't know if we're going to get any more poetry again, because poetry is what we have in our company. Into poetry, and we're making sure it's going to happen. So don't stop listening to poetry and building a better world with poetry in it. And AF Publishing, sponsored by Goldfield Red XXL cigarettes. Never stop with Goldfield Red. Smoke the XXL way.
There's a pool of purple liquid, tiny tongues of the miniature deer, licking away at the droplets, elixir, let's call life, between my legs. It tastes better when your legs, and compounds when your brain, to a distant separation, existence, entity, entirety, led to a path down the green, seemingly unaware. Seconds are a construct we perceive. Let me bereaved from you, distant existence, you cannot listen. Earring, hearing, I, you, I of mine. Circles puddle, you walk so fast, legs at half pace, trotting, place, docile. You're the doctor, not me. You're the pensive pencil, writing out your mentality to millions of prescribed fish. You're leaped out of water, and you simmer in the air for a shoe of shimmers, glimmering past the need to become a manic depends. Hold your time, and swallow your tongue and chew. You are not you, you are not you, you are not the meaning of your own existence. Now it gets exciting. You never know when, okay. I have 7 turtles. I killed 6 turtles. I am the last remaining turtle. This is better. Number 1. The woman said, femininity is its own being, and controlled is continue through pressure. If you don't, the gesture can change, depending on the side shown. I'm smarter than you, she said. 2. Volcanoes are spots on skin. The ground landmass seeps within the skin of soil as bleed, and fed plants live off the blood of the seed. Harvesting, I'll sit, and magma, volcano comes all over our bodies. 3. You are inclined on an incline, a hill. Can you feel the skin stretch when you extend a leg? Machine, a friend of hers. 4. Everything you have, I want to. I have this, but I want yours. But if you have mine, then I'll want it back. It's the way of the world. I don't make the rules. Number 5. An English girl says party with all syllables. She is leaving, but claims a great party all the same. 6. Naked lake, TWO is spelt. Space among atom columbine and harvest a seed to produce plant-based leaf products. They make a face, a facial idea. Faculties will tell you this will be useful. 7. You see, they're getting better, you know, as I get. Are the bases of aesthetical based upon learnt grammar. Grandmas say, once the time is past, you are eventually dead. What does childbirth feel like? 9. If we weren't family, would we be friends?
No.
Me, I guess we're intense.